Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 6th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far, but it's a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, take a look at your local forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday, also take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook, and we do have some severe weather to discuss in tonight's video for day 2 and 3. And we're going to take a look at the Cips analog as well toward the end of the video, where it predicts where the severe weather will occur as well. So we're going to show you that in tonight's video and see what specific area will be targeted for some severe weather in your location. So make sure you subscribe if you have not already, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. And we're going to start off with the satellite imagery here across the lower 48. We've got a storm system here across the Gulf, straight into the southeastern U.S. from the Florida Panhandle all the way into the Carolinas, also into areas of southeast Virginia, all into the coastal waters of the Atlantic, also a little bit down toward Cuba and the Bahamas. Got another storm system here moving into the Baja region of California, also into areas of California, Mexico, and then we got a little system here in Southern California moving into New Mexico and Arizona areas, also Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, also through Nebraska, South to North Dakota, and a little bit in Iowa, and then a little activity across southwestern Canada. Got another storm system here moving into the western U.S. should affect Washington, Oregon, and California region as well. Got a little activity also in southeastern Canada, up here around Lake Huron, and also Lake Superior, and that southeast Canada around Ottawa and Toronto, Canada areas as well. Alright, now let's move on into your local forecast now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, as you can see, we got mixed precipitation pretty much from coast to coast. Over here from Idaho to portions of Nevada, Utah to Wyoming, through the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin to Iowa to Illinois to Missouri to Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico. Then again over here in portions of Pennsylvania, also toward Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. Snow flying up here around northern Michigan, also into areas of Pennsylvania, New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and the coastal waters. Got a little bit of critical fire weather over southern Georgia, thunderstorms and showers for much of Florida toward the Florida Key, a little bit in the northeastern Gulf, right along the Atlantic coastal waters. More thunderstorms and showers also for portions of Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, also Oklahoma regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's take a look at your Wednesday forecast now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, we got some thunderstorms and showers over in California and Nevada, also into Nebraska to Kansas to Missouri to Iowa to southern Minnesota, also Wisconsin to Illinois, also over toward eastern Texas to Louisiana to southern Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, also into much of Florida, Atlantic coastal waters and northern Gulf. Also got some mixed precipitation in Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Superior. Also a little bit of snow flying across Montana, northwestern North Dakota, and south extreme southern areas of Canada right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. And here we go. Alright, with some freeze watches in effect up here around New Jersey, Delaware, towards Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., Virginia. Freeze warnings in effect for West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. Also frost advisories up here in areas of Kentucky and a couple counties in Indiana. Also, we have some winter weather advisory for northern Missouri, portions of Iowa, and eastern Nebraska. Also, we have red flag warnings for portions of Kansas, North Texas, western Oklahoma, and portions of areas of New Mexico. High wind warnings and wind advisories over Montana, more wind advisory over portions of Idaho and also into Washington State. Also, we have some small crack advisory around the Long Island area up here in the northeastern U.S. and the Outer Banks of North Carolina to the east coast of Florida, west coast of Florida to areas of eastern Texas, Southern California, also from Northern California to Washington State. Got some dense fog advisory along the coastal areas there. Special weather statements down across southern Georgia, Panhandle, Florida. Even got some little aerial flood advisory for portion of the Florida regions, western and southern areas. Alright, we have some hydro issues and also some special weather statements for the Hawaiian Chain Island and also around the Alaska region to the west and southwest. Have a small crack advisory, and also we have a winter weather advisory for you guys as well. Alright, Storm Prediction Center outlook time. This is for your Tuesday, and we have some general thunderstorms over Northern California, eastern Texas to Louisiana, much of Florida, Florida Keys, North Texas all the way into Wisconsin, and then we have a marginal risk around Garden City, stretching just west and south of Lincoln, Nebraska. Alright, probability rolls out something like this, about 5%. Well, we're going to refresh here in just a minute, and then we'll show you the probability. But here it goes, 5%. Right in the portions of Kansas and Nebraska. Alright, let's take a look at day number 6 for severe weather. Here it is over Texas, from Liberal, Texas to Fort Stockton. This is a 15% risk area for severe weather, and that lines up pretty well with the Cips analog. I'll show you that in just a minute. And let's move on into day number 7, and it pretty well still from Fort Stockton to Wichita, Kansas, Liberal, Woodward, Oklahoma, Fort Steele. You're included in that. A marginal risk will outline the forecast area around the slight risk area. Could not be surprised, and maybe an enhanced risk could be added there as well. Alright, Cips analog. This is day number 5 according to the Cips analog here. This is about 120 hours out. We're looking at the portion of Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, 10% chance of severe weather. That pretty well lines up with what you've seen on the day 6 category. Let's move on into day number 6 here, and we'll show you. See, it grows a little bit into Colorado, Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, also into areas of Kansas, Nebraska, portion of Wyoming. We have a 10 and 15% chance of severe weather, which is a marginal to a slight risk of severe weather. Alright, let's take a look at day number 7. It grows a little bit again, still pretty much in the same location from Texas to Oklahoma to Kansas, Nebraska, a little bit in portion of southern Minnesota, Iowa, just a little area, could be a severe weather area there as well, and also eastern Colorado. Alright, now it grows again for day number 8, a little bit bigger. We got it from Colorado to Iowa to Illinois to Missouri to Kansas, Nebraska, Texas, Oklahoma, portion of Arkansas. We have 10 and 15% chance for severe weather here, which is pretty much on the low to maybe almost up to a moderate chance. So but it has grown in intensity a little bit. So, but anyway, here's the severe weather outlook for the Cips analog. I would not be surprised on day, you keep seeing these day 6 from 4 to 8 from the Storm Prediction Center. You'll be seeing highlighted areas probably in this area here, and it will eventually work its way east eventually. But right now it's going to be pretty much in the central U.S. right now. So, but anyway, we're not expecting any rain over the next 7 to 10 days. So get ready for more dry weather to continue. Fire weather will continue as well. So I'm not really not too confident when we're going to get rain. Maybe another month or two before we get any significant rain. Maybe around May or June. Never can tell. We'll continue to monitor it. I'll keep you updated, see what rolls out in the rain department. But right now, not expecting any precipitation across for much of the Carolinas and Georgia for the foreseeable future. So, alright, make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And make sure you like and subscribe as well.